Tracy McGrady, quiet in the early going, has taken only one shot, has not scored, has not gotten a lot of touches. But he gets back on defense, knocking that pass away from Anthony. Kleza in for Denver, Carter to the bench, Carl Landry, the rookie out of Purdue, in for Houston, and Mutombo to the bench after playing better than 9 minutes, still working on his conditioning, as McGrady banks it in, and Carmelo Anthony has a look on his face like, you got to be kidding me that ball went in.
He was in pretty good defensive help, but that is Tracy's favorite spot in the Toyota Center, that spot on the floor.
Scola and Landry had been splitting minutes, but now with Yao out and Mutombo not able to play that many minutes, you'll see Scola and Landry on the floor together, and both of them are playing very well. Battier, his second three of the game. I think if Battier were to score as many points tonight as Carmelo Anthony, Rick Adelman would probably say thank you very much, although Battier's primary job tonight, of course, is at the defensive end.
Well, Tracy McGrady's averaging over 5.5 assists per game. You have got to come with more than one defender on the dribble drive because he's got great size, 6'9", and he's got 6'3" skills, and he passes the ball exceptionally well. Nice job to get an open jumper for his teammate.
McGrady using the screen from Landry, gets the switch. Nahara on him right now. A point forward at times is Tracy McGrady. Hello, all the way to the rim. He went right by Nahara for the jam. Now a Denver turnover. The first lead of the night for Houston, Doris, has brought this crowd to the edge of its seats right now, thanks to Tracy McGrady.
Wouldn't you like to see him do a little bit more of that? He shoots a lot of jump shots, but that guy's got great length, and when he wants to attack the rim, there's no stopping him. Normally, you'd be just tweaking and fine-tuning. Yep. You've got teams trying to figure out who they are.
George Karl told us before the game, normally he thinks of April the 1st. Look at that move by McGrady. How skilled is that? Tracy McGrady with two sensational moves to the rim.
Now, this is a guy who at 6'9" has got tremendous skills. He's a great perimeter shooter.
George Karl will speak with our Rick Bucher when we come back to start the second quarter. Tracy McGrady giving the fans something to cheer about here at the Toyota Center tonight.
I said this on our shoot-around show. They have a tough stretch, and in the next 8 days, with the competition they have coming, you'll know a lot about their postseason hopes.
Carl Landry and the rookie out of Purdue becoming a bigger and a bigger factor Doris was talking about. After tonight, so they're here in Houston tonight, home to Phoenix, home to San Antonio, at Utah, at San Antonio. It doesn't get tougher than that. McGrady.
Transition opportunities. So George Karl. Well, out in transition. Tracy McGrady is a willing passer and a capable passer, but with numbers and leading the break at 6'9", that's an easy finish. You know, it's interesting, and everybody wanted to talk about Houston and Yao. No chance, you said it, they took exception to it. The reality is they have enough home games to win games.
In terms of the score, it's where Houston wants it more than Denver. There's a block by Mutombo, his second, and give the 41-year-old a lot of credit as Scola gets the layup from McGrady. Mutombo, in the first 2 games he's played in place of Yao, 4 plays single elimination, like the Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament. He says, can you imagine the excitement of single elimination? Dikembe Mutombo, block number 3. Scola from McGrady at the other end.
Defense, the stopper, he protects the rim so well, and at least he has had periods where he's done that pretty well, made shots.
This Denver team up in Seattle last week scored 138 points as McGrady knocks down the jumper, and he's into double figures with 10.
Well, he got spectacle.
10 points, 7 rebounds for Scola, make it 8 rebounds. Scola, a 27-year-old rookie out of Argentina, and even though the United States won the gold at the FIBA tournament in the summer, Scola was named the MVP. Tracy McGrady get upper. Trading baskets here early in the third quarter. Houston leading by 11, looking to extend the winning streak to 15. McGrady posting up and scoring.
So you're seeing the way he can score. I mean, range is not an issue for Tracy. He can flat out score at 6'9". We saw him go off the dribble and attack the rim with great ferocity, and that time back to the basket. And this is a 2-time scoring champion, 0 for 6 lifetime in his playoff appearances. He'd like nothing better to get back.
Scola another rebound, and here comes McGrady. Screen by Mutombo. Double team on McGrady. The contested baseline jumper.
Multiple defenders. I mean, the help defender steps up. Coach Adelman clearly working through the two-time scoring champion, 7-time All-Star. Multiple defenders. Comes off that screen and roll. And in an ideal world, you want to push him left. Because going right, you can tell. He feels good with the ball in his hands, moving in that. Believe me, Carmelo Anthony will have more than one 50-point game.
McGrady, just a simple inbounds play. He misses the three. A little give and go with Alston. And then the back pass stolen away by McGrady.
Call him that. He'd be going ballistic.
Double-double now for Martin. McGrady with the switch has Camby on him. He'll try to drive with the big man. Dump down for Scola. That is pretty basketball.
Yeah. Ball moving, unselfish, quality opportunities on the outside.
Concentrating on the end of the floor where really the difference tonight has been. Houston's defense on Denver's potent offense. The Rockets have done a really nice job tonight. Nice feed. Landry from McGrady. 6 assists for Tracy McGrady. Shane Battier and Carl Landry. A very small lineup in there for Houston. McGrady driving on Carmelo, follows it, tips it in. Tracy McGrady with 20.
Get the sense this team did not like.
It's going for them, and they're showing that here tonight.
Well, watch Kenyon Martin. How does they get wide open? Well, Kenyon looks like he wants to help on Tracy McGrady, and this is what you get with Tracy. He's going to become a focal point defensively, and what happens when the other guys get better because you're so concerned about him offensively.
This is a better opponent in Denver and another convincing win, and they're not just beating people. I mean, they're beating teams game in and game out by 15 or 20 points.
Yeah, Washington and Memphis. In fact, I think where Coach Adelman is, Tracy just continues to do what Tracy does. He didn't know, you talked about Dikembe Mutombo.